Hi again, it's Kathleen Knaus, chaplain at Vail Health in the Shaw Regional Cancer Center here in the beautiful High Rockies of Colorado. This week I've got two aims. The first is to get you thinking about what it may mean for you to make a difference in the world, why that may be important, and what it is you have personally to contribute to that. The second is to introduce you to a form of spiritual practice known as Lectio Divina. Basically, it means where is the wisdom coming through the written word? And it comes out of the Christian tradition. It continues to be used as a deep spiritual practice for Christians who want to get more understanding, to hear the voice of God through the Christian New Testament. This is not necessarily only a Christian practice, however. So those of you who don't identify as Christian, but have any number of other ways that you feel spiritual or even non-religious at all, can find value in this. So please stay with me. The first form of Lectio Divina is 4 parts. Very quick. I'm going to read a short piece of scripture from the book of Matthew. So I want to honor the Christian roots that this practice comes out of. But it's a piece of text that I think will resonate for all of us. And then the second time, I'm going to introduce you to a modified form of Lectio Divina. And I'm going to read 2 separate texts, pausing after each one. The first one is by the Dalai Lama. And the second one is a preface to the book Leaves of Grass by Walt Whitman. So you'll get a chance to see how this practice can apply to different types of words that you may come across. So let's get started. Again, first time through, we're going to do 4-part Lectio Divina. This is a reading that comes from the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verses 15 through 16, again in the Christian New Testament. I'm going to read it 4 times. I'm going to start each time with a question for you. After I read it, think about the question, take a moment to pause, then I'll ask another question and I'll read it again. We'll do that 4 times. So, first question, what does this text say? Nothing more difficult than that. It's got a meaning. What does it mean? What is the author trying to tell us here? It's typically the way we read things. No one, after lighting a lamp, puts it under the bushel basket, but on the lampstand, and it gives light to all in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your God in heaven. So just taking a moment to pause. What was the author trying to communicate there? Okay, I'm going to read it again. This time the question I want you to ask yourself and what I want you to listen for through whatever is arising in you. The question is, what is this text saying to you in particular? No matter how many readers there are looking at something at the same time, each one of us has an interpretation that comes forward. So that's the invitation. What is this saying for you in particular? No one, after lighting a lamp, puts it under the bushel basket, but on the lampstand, and it gives light to all in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your God in heaven. What is this saying to you? All right, 3rd time through. Be asking yourself as you hear it a 3rd time, what does this text inspire you to want to say back to God, your higher power? And if you don't have an identity with either of those, what does this text make you want to say to a best friend? No one, after lighting a lamp, puts it under the bushel basket, but on the lampstand, and it gives light to all in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your God in heaven. What question do you want to ask your higher power or your best friend after reading or hearing that read? And finally, fourth time through, ask yourself, what will having heard this text, how will it make a difference in my life today? No one, after lighting a lamp, puts it under the bushel basket, but on the lampstand, and it gives light to all the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your God in heaven. Just listening deeply, letting your inner wisdom or the voice of your higher power speaking through you. How will those words make a difference in your life today? Okay, that was 4-part Lectio Divina. So now I'm going to invite you to do Lectio Divina in an even more simple form. So I'm going to read 2 different things, again, one from the Dalai Lama, one from the poet Walt Whitman, both of which are inviting you to maybe think about what it means to make a difference. And instead of 4 different questions, this time I want you to just listen as deeply as you can. And again, allowing inner wisdom, the voice of a higher power, whatever that means for you, to come through when you experience or encounter a word or phrase that resonates for you. That's all I'm asking you to do, is just listen with a deeper way of listening for a word or a couple of words that resonate for you. There are many who believe that that inner wisdom we have, or that higher power that speaks to us when we are still enough to listen, can come through, and that there is wisdom and ways to hear that are different than the way we typically read or hear when people talk to us. Okay, here we go. Listening for just a word or phrase. This from the Dalai Lama. If you wish to experience peace, provide peace for another. If you wish to know that you are safe, cause another to know that they are safe. If you wish to better understand seemingly incomprehensible things, help another to better understand. If you wish to heal your own sadness or anger, seek to heal the sadness or anger of another. What word or words spoke to you in that? Maybe the word peace, maybe safety, maybe the idea of understanding, maybe the word heal. Whatever it was for you, just let that resonate for a while in your heart. Okay, one more chance to practice, and this from something written by Walt Whitman. It's from his preface to a book called Leaves of Grass. Listening for a word or a phrase. This is what you shall do. Love the earth and the sun and the animals. Despise riches. Give alms to everyone that asks. Stand up for the stupid and crazy. Devote your income and labor to others. Hate tyrants. Argue not concerning God. Have patience and indulgence toward the people. Take off your hat to nothing known or unknown, or to any man or number of men. Go freely with powerful, uneducated people, and with the young and with the mothers of families. Re-examine all you have been told in school or church or in any book, and dismiss whatever insults your soul. And your very flesh shall be a great poem, and have the richest fluency, not only in its words, but in the silent lines of its lips and face, between the lashes of your eyes, and in every motion and joint of your body. Listening deeply for the word or words that spoke to you most there. And that, my friends, is Lectio Divina. Some of this may percolate a little bit longer than this video, and that's great. Spend the day, allow yourself even this week to think about this, how you can hear differently, what inner wisdom comes forward when you take the time to listen. Well, once again, letting you know that we chaplains are here for you and thinking about you and only a phone call away. I hope that your week ahead is one that is rich in deep insight, that everything you need is there before you, and that you have great love, experiences of great love and compassion in your week ahead. Blessings on you, sending lots of love and light. Bye for now.